Space Mysteries That Keep Scientists Awake at Night. Episode 5, The Fermi Paradox. Where is everybody? What if I told you the strangest thing about the universe? Isn't that we haven't found aliens. It's that, statistically, we shouldn't have such a hard time finding them. The universe contains hundreds of billions of galaxies. Each galaxy contains billions of stars. And we now know that planets are everywhere. Some are rocky, some are covered in oceans. Some orbit within regions where temperatures could potentially allow liquid water to exist. The ingredients for life don't appear to be unique to Earth. So here's the question that has haunted scientists for decades. Where is everybody? This is the Fermi Paradox. And it begins with a simple conversation. In 1950, physicist Enrico Fermi was having lunch with colleagues when the subject of extraterrestrial civilizations came up. If intelligent civilizations were common, and the universe was so old, then surely some of them should have become extraordinarily advanced. And if even one civilization had developed the ability to travel between stars, why hadn't we seen any evidence of them? Fermi reportedly asked, "Where is everybody?" The question became famous, and the paradox became one of the most fascinating problems in science. Because there are two ideas that seem to contradict each other. The first, the universe appears capable of producing life. The second, we have found no confirmed evidence of extraterrestrial civilizations. So which one is wrong? Maybe intelligent life is extremely rare. Perhaps simple life emerges relatively easily. But intelligent life almost never does. Earth has existed for roughly 4.5 billion years. Life appeared relatively early in Earth's history. But technological civilization? That took billions of years. For most of Earth's history, there were no radios, no computers, no spacecraft, no cities, no technology capable of communicating across interstellar distances. Perhaps intelligence is the difficult step, or perhaps intelligence isn't enough. Maybe civilizations frequently destroy themselves. Think about the difference between developing advanced technology and developing the wisdom to survive it. A civilization might eventually discover nuclear weapons, artificial intelligence, biological engineering, technologies capable of transforming entire planets. Perhaps technological progress creates existential risks faster than civilizations learn to control them. If that's true, civilizations could emerge, become technologically advanced, and then disappear. This idea is sometimes associated with the Great Filter. The Great Filter is a hypothetical stage in the development of life that is extremely difficult to pass. Maybe the filter is behind us. Perhaps the emergence of complex life is incredibly rare. Maybe developing intelligence is the difficult part. Maybe becoming technological is almost impossible. If so, humanity could be extraordinarily lucky. But there's a much darker possibility. What if the Great Filter is still ahead of us? What if most civilizations reach roughly our level, and then something destroys them? If that were true, our lack of contact wouldn't necessarily be reassuring. It could be a warning, but there are other explanations. Maybe civilizations don't want to communicate. Imagine discovering an isolated island inhabited by an intelligent species. Would you immediately reveal yourself? Or would you observe from a distance? An advanced civilization might deliberately avoid interfering with developing worlds. This idea is sometimes called the zoo hypothesis. Perhaps Earth is being observed, but nobody wants to make contact. Another possibility is that we're simply listening incorrectly. Humanity has been searching for extraterrestrial signals for a relatively short time. Radio astronomy is only decades old. The universe has existed for billions of years. It's like walking into a massive library, opening one book, reading one paragraph, and concluding there are no other stories. Our search has barely begun, and there's an even stranger possibility. Perhaps alien civilizations don't communicate using radio at all. Radio might be primitive by cosmic standards. Imagine someone in ancient Rome trying to detect a modern fiber optic network. The technology could exist, but they wouldn't know what to look for. An advanced civilization could communicate using technologies we haven't even imagined. Maybe they use neutrinos, quantum phenomena, artificial structures, or methods that don't resemble communication as we understand it. Then there's the most uncomfortable possibility of all. Maybe we're genuinely alone. Not just alone in our galaxy, but alone across the observable universe. Imagine billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, and countless planets. Yet only one world develops a civilization capable of asking whether anyone else exists. That possibility is terrifying, but it also makes Earth extraordinarily precious. Because if intelligence is rare, then civilization itself could be one of the universe's rarest phenomena. And that changes the meaning of everything we do. Every radio signal we send into space, every telescope we build, every attempt to understand distant worlds, we're not just searching for aliens, we're searching for evidence that the universe has produced intelligence somewhere besides here. And so far, we haven't found it. We've discovered thousands of exoplanets. We've detected strange radio bursts. We've found organic molecules throughout space. We've discovered environments that could potentially support life. But none of these discoveries has confirmed extraterrestrial intelligence. The silence continues. And that brings us back to Fermi's question. Where is everybody? Maybe they're too far away. Maybe they're too different. Maybe they're extinct. Maybe they're hiding. Maybe they're communicating in ways we don't understand. Maybe intelligent life is extraordinarily rare. Or maybe we're among the first. There's one final possibility. Perhaps the universe isn't silent at all. Perhaps we've simply been listening for the wrong thing, with the wrong technology, at the wrong time. The Milky Way is roughly 100,000 light-years across. Even traveling at the speed of light, a message would take thousands of years to cross it. If another civilization sent a signal 10,000 years ago, we might only be receiving it now. And if we responded, they could wait another 10,000 years for the answer. Interstellar communication isn't just difficult, it's incredibly slow. Civilizations could exist thousands or millions of years apart, without ever realizing the others were there. So perhaps the silence isn't evidence that nobody exists. Perhaps it's evidence of how enormous the universe really is. But until we find something, the Fermi Paradox remains one of humanity's strangest questions. In a universe containing more stars than we can count, why haven't we heard another voice? And perhaps the most frightening question isn't, are we alone? It's this: if we're not alone, why is everyone so quiet?